Hey, what's good, YouTube? Mike here with another video. This time it's not a reaction video as much as it is a breakdown. So I want to get into the musical concepts that help tell the story that is high REN. Okay, so without going too long on the intro, I just wanted to say that the lyrics of this song to me were, I think they meant a lot to me. It's hard to even express. They helped me get over a bit of anxiety of my own and self-doubt. So without getting too deep into that, I do want to get into the song and start talking about some of the concepts that help the story or the lyric move along. Okay, here we go. He's in position to play. He's all plugged in. Pigman brought him in. Okay, so there's instance number one. Okay, so let me say that the thing that I think is really important in this video is his use of diminished arpeggios. And the reason I think that's important is because the diminished interval, sometimes called the tritone, or sometimes called the devil's interval, as it was labeled by the Catholic Church, and it was banned from all Catholic Church music for hundreds of years. So it is in what he was just playing. That is the tritone that is banned. Here, and here's another tritone. Right? So he just played those four notes. And in those four notes there exist two tritones. Right. So that is to say that I think he's aware of the use of the tritone as he just used it just now. And I think that it's meant to symbolize the devil or the evil that is within. More diminished arpeggios. So get used to that sound. They come up a few times. Right there. Okay, it's a repeating pattern. So that repeating pattern. So you just get this pattern, move it up 3 frets. Every 3 frets. Sounds cool. And again, that's the devil. Devil's interval. In Catholic lore of the Middle Ages. We got the sweet lick with the high head voice.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky.
Lights flickering.
'Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be...
All right. we do have, as I'm sure you've noticed, is there's two different riffs. Right, and then he switches to which is a nice, it's much sweeter sounding riff than the prior one. And he's using those two riffs to differentiate the two voices. Where it gets fun is really when the voices start switching quicker, right in the
And
middle.
on you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man.
All right, so obviously we are discussing mental health issues. And I know it's a serious issue. And I do respect it. But I do want to get into some of the musical things that I hear. And this is just a quick aside, is that I could tell that's a classical guitar, rather. And I could tell by the sound that he doesn't have the requisite fingernails to play with that classical guitar sound, which would tell me maybe he's a bit of a rebel. I don't know. Or maybe he always breaks them because of playing electric. I had that problem too. Anyways, let's keep going.
Lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that.
So, who hasn't felt like that? Right? Like what you have to offer isn't good enough. So poignant. It's hard to believe, eh? How did he put this all together? It's like music changed when I first heard this song. It really did. The last time I was this affected by a song was probably Smells Like Teen Spirit, you know, back in the early 90s. And I've gone since then, up till now, thinking that, oh, songs only move you like that when you're young. And then this song came along, and it happened again. And I feel inspired, because there's something new in the air. Thanks, Ren.
Oprah, wow, your Grammys ran nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Trust me.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to with.
So that time was unpredictable because instead of starting on the one chord, now I don't know how this progresses the story, but that one time he switches voices. Instead of being on the one chord like he usually is, that he comes to the devil voice already on this chord, right? So here, let's see if you catch what I mean.
I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Now this part gets freaky.
I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden.
Oh,
I am
yes,
the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Okay. So that last part, obviously very intense, based mostly on chromaticism, but still with a tonal center in mind. So he starts on the lowest open string, with various, he changes the rhythm as he's going up. And then around here, he starts with the, and then that's one octave from, and from there he starts that manic descendant, or something. That is so manic. That sounds like insanity, doesn't it? And then the final build up, I didn't pick it out exactly. I believe he's playing like the Jimi Hendrix chord and going. And then he comes out of that with something like that. Back into the main riff. And again in there, right at smack dab in the middle of that Jimi Hendrix chord is that devil's interval. And oh yeah, and also I guess the fact that, so normally something that moves up incrementally like that, motion wise, is meant to feel like it's standing still. And something that's getting further away. So the fact that he's doing both, it's very off balance, right? right, so again, he went with that repeating, what is it? Now I'm just going to go back into the last verse, and here there's something else significant coming up here.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by my...
Okay, now as we know, he's summoning up good Ren at this point. And rather than doing the... He's just starting from the bass, which literally the bass line. All right, so you don't need it spelt out that much, do you? Let's go.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rain falls soon runs
right
dry
here.
when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made...
Right there. Right? As soon as his attitude changes. So this, I'm thinking, if you think ahead to the monologue at the end, where he's talking about how it becomes a dance, and the dance got easier. So the whole song, the rhythm, regardless of which part it was right, just dum pa pu pa tu ka tu ka, right, just that same kind of rhythm the whole time. If you think about that as a dance step, very clumsy compared to right, so that is more of a classical subdivision. It's thought of as the most even way that you could split up 3 separate notes. So you're subdividing instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you're subdividing in 1 and so 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, and so on. Meaning more 3 subdivisions of 3 feel more like a dance, don't they? Listen for that. As he becomes the hero, the dance is getting easier, so to speak, or so to play.
Sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by...
All right. Unfortunately, there wasn't a camera on me the first time I watched this. Otherwise, you would have seen me probably starting to weep at about this point, as I'm sure many of you also did at this point. What a powerful moment. I can't stress enough. I am going to show this to a friend of mine, and I'm going to do that as a show. I got to let other people know.
Know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So care of the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Here, obviously, this feels like a setting free.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Well, yeah. It still gets me every time. Anyways, I'm glad you guys hope to... I'm a little moved. Again, sorry. Hope you enjoyed the breakdown. And yeah, let's have some suggestions, maybe where I should go next. Maybe some more Big Push. And cheers, y'all. Big Push family. Thank you all for guiding me through this journey so far. Thank you for accepting me. I feel like part of a community. And I really appreciate being welcomed this way. Ren, thank you for making this song, for drawing me in. Pretty much what made all of this happen. I don't know if I would be reacting right now had I been able to fight off my own self-doubts. So, Ren, you the man. Cheers, everybody. Bye.